Hello, welcome in. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whenever you're seeing this. Welcome to the peace vibration on our patio garden here. So, what I'm going to do is an overall synopsis of how this live is going to go. Going to give you a quick mini tour of the garden, show you the updates on the plants, how they're doing. Then we're just going to chill, chat, vibe, relax, and get our vibration ready for an amazing, beautiful week. No matter what may come our way, we're going to have that mindset of this week is a beautiful week. But of course, before we do that, let's take a moment to just breathe and welcome the vibration of good vibes, positive energy, the vibrations of just self power, assertiveness, peace, personal power, confidence, being true to ourselves and who we are, and living our best life. Welcome in to those of you that are live with me. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing. Those of you that are coming after, I see you and I thank you for catching the replay. I pray that this broadcast brings blessings in some way to those that may need it. And remember, not everything I say is for you, and we don't always have to agree on everything. Those are the rules. But we will respectfully acknowledge each other's opinion. Now that's the way of peace. Live and let live. It's not just about us, it's about all of us. It's not about me, it's not about you, it's about we. So let's just take a few moments to just breathe, get in the vibration of gratitude, and then we're going to begin our mini garden tour. I am so grateful for this moment, just being here, relaxing, about to see the sunset, sharing with you, beautiful soul, what I'm growing in my garden, and sharing beautiful message of inspiration as well. Deep breath. Release all tension, stress, all the stuff that you don't need. Now, I'm not going to water the plants because I already did so this morning, but they do look dry. But I know we're expecting rain tomorrow. Happens because all week last week we were expecting rain, but never really came. So I'll play it by ear because I never want to overwater them. So let's begin. Let me just take a quick mini stretch here. Okay, let's take a look here. Alright, so let's start with this one. Now, y'all ask me what is in there, what is this plant called? I'll tell you the truth. I don't remember what I planted. But I think in these particular pots I planted peppers. Is it hot peppers? Maybe. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but I know for sure it's either going to be hot peppers or what we were calling Guyana sweet peppers. I believe you call it here, what do you call it here? Red peppers or bell peppers. Same deal though. Alright, so these are our cilantro and parsley. I started these from scratch, from seed. And I don't know. I think it's this new soil that I bought. I'm not really feeling it like I mentioned in my prior life and the life before. Not really feeling it. However, they look okay. Could they be a little bit greener? In my opinion, yes. And another thing that I noticed, they're so small, but yet they're giving off these flowers, which tells me they're like budding or something, because those flowers indicate that they're going to produce seeds soon. And I feel like they're like babies having babies. And this happens when the weather fluctuates. Like it gets really hot and then it cools down. This is what happens. So I'm thinking I'm not sure what to make of it because they're really not big. They're not even near ready to be harvested, but they're producing babies. So at this point, I just have to let nature do what it do and just, I guess, wait for the babies and then just replant for next season. Because I don't know. After this stage, they usually kind of, fold and cloak. But we'll see. And I'm saying this from experience with my mustard greens, not cilantro, or if this is parsley, because I never know the difference just looking at the leaves. But I know I planted both, so it's either one of those. But I don't have experience with these to say if they're going to cloak after this. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We're learning and growing here. Melvie, hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you, sissy. Really appreciate you. Hi, beautiful soul. Welcome in. Yeah, it kind of does look like parsley. I think they're too young to give off any scent, but let me see, maybe. Oh no, guess what? This is cilantro. Cilantro. So maybe they're all cilantro in this one here. But I do have parsley that I planted, and I'll show you guys that as well. And this is my tomato. This one, I don't know. Look at this, guys. These two, I planted them at the same time. Different soil. See, this one has more like coarse, kind of like wooded, kind of like this. Not buying this soil again. But what I'm saying to you is this soil right here, it works better because look at the growth on this baby compared to those two all the same time. Let me get back enough. Do you see the difference? It's like, wait a minute. And they're all the same age. But because of the soil that I use, this one sprouted up more. But it's good to learn and experiment so you know. I have oh my gosh, what a beautiful job to be a florist. Oh my goodness. I know you love that and your home must be so beautifully decorated with flowers. I um I wouldn't say I have a full garden. I do this like right out on my patio. So I guess it's not a full garden. I call it my patio garden. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but it looks like grass. But I'm like, I don't think grass will grow in my pot. It's not like it's down on the ground, it's on a patio. So I don't think grass will grow up here. Now, these guys, they're looking good. But again, I don't remember. What is this? How did this get in my garden? I don't remember what I planted in this. I have to go back and look at the first opening video or live that I did with my garden to see what I planted where.
Mom,
I didn't label them. Yes, baby?
when is Santa coming on Christmas?
Boy, didn't I tell you there ain't no Santa? Your mommy and your daddy are the ones that get you presents and your loved ones. Santa is just a mythical story, okay? We had this talk already. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not about lying to my babies about Santa. No, I'm not gonna do the work and then Santa gets credit. Yeah, I'll take the credit, thank you, because I did it. So now this baby right here, this is a pepper plant. Again, that woodsy, big chip kind of soil, it's taking forever to grow. So now at this point, I'm stuck with asking myself a question. Should I just throw out all this soil and get back the soil that I originally had and use that instead? And if I do use that instead, would it be too late at this point in time of the summer? Because we only have about a month and a half left of warm weather. Enough time for this plant to grow and it makes sense. Should I invest my energy in that? And if you have experience with gardening, feel free to let me know whether you're live with me now or after. Let me know what you think I should do with this. Should I just repot? Because I mean, look at this, and this again, same time, different soil again, different results. So This one, I don't know. They're still liking this plant, obviously, right? But the leaves are so dry. I love the smell of the tomato plant leaves, by the way. Did you guys know that this is really good for your tea? Like you could make oh god, I'm just sniffing here. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. But you could make tea or salads with the leaves of the tomato plant. So even if you have tomato plants that are not yielding fruits, you can use the leaves. Yes, you can. Guys, I saw this morning. Guess what? Remember, I said I was experimenting. For those of you that were on this journey already with me, and if you're new and you're in the vibration of wellness, wealth, and just getting into my little miniature garden from here to, every other Sunday or whenever I feel the vibe to come up, definitely subscribe and join the family. So these, I don't know. I don't think they're anything that I planted because for this, I was just experimenting with ground provisions. We would call that in my home country. And what that is like, let's say, kind of like potatoes, but not potatoes, because I'm not really a big fan of potatoes, but edos and stuff like that, yams, things like that. So I planted the skin to see what will grow. Some of you may call it elephant ears. And I just saw this sprout this morning. I'm like, oh my gosh. Y'all know what that feels like, right? Success! Listen, we're going to win some, we're going to lose some, but hey, everything is a lesson. Oh, you didn't know that? Okay. Mel, how are you doing on your channel? I know you were working towards getting your individual channel monetized. And the other channel that you have with your loved one, I haven't seen anything from that in a while, so I want to make sure it's still going. I haven't shown that channel love in a long time, but I haven't seen any notifications. So let me know how it's going, if it's still going, anything I can do to show some love and support. Let me know. All right, so this right here, I don't know what it is. This is my chives from last year coming back. And I have some like fine thyme kind of mixed in between. But it's like they're taking a long time to come out. This might be my basil that I had. Sorry, not basil. Oregano from last year. I think they're starting back up. So this pot, I didn't do anything with it. I just left it where it was last year during the winter. And voila, I didn't uproot it. I didn't take anything out, didn't put anything in, and it's just coming back to life on its own. So the life has been just dormant, sitting there all this time. I just thought that was amazing to watch for me. It was just like, what? Paula, hey. Greetings, my beautiful sister. Love and riches, blessings. So happy to see you. Guys, make sure you check out each other. Paula is an amazing singer. And Mel B will show you great deals for less. Oh my gosh, Mel B, you're going to be proud of me. I went to Five Below for the first time yesterday. I guess thanks to you, because I don't even know if I knew about the store until I started watching some of your stuff. I was like, you know what? Because I was trying to find some swim shoes for my children, and I do most of my stuff online. And the stuff that I got, it was kind of like not their exact ideal fit. So I was like, okay, let me go to Five Below. I mean, I still didn't get anything there, but I discovered a whole new thing. Like I saw nice little books that you can read, notebooks, and it was just a really nice laid out store, almost like a fancy 99-cent store or dollar store. I don't know, but thanks though. Shout out to you. Oh, we're doing good, Paula. How are you and your beautiful loved ones? All right, guys, so I have this amazingly beautiful plant, and it just shot up so nicely. Y'all, look at this. Now, I don't remember what I planted in this pot, but again, I'm going to go back to my video, my live that I did. and look back to see what I planted here. I don't think this is a pepper plant, and I don't think it's my lavender plant either. And there's something else growing there. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm not sure why it's growing in the corner. I thought it was going to grow in the middle, but hey, as long as they're growing well. I'm thinking about moving it so it has more space, but I don't know if that will be a mistake because it looks like it's doing well right there, right? So we're going to leave that. Yo, it's been so hot. Let me take you to my scallions. Look at them. Oh my goodness. They're not doing so great. I'm thinking I need to just keep them in the shade or something. This is my sage. It's kind of falling apart. There's something else growing there. There's always something popping his head out. And I love that. It's like a mysterious garden. You just never know what might grow. Y'all, I kid you not. I found a potato. Mind you, I never planted a potato, but I found a potato in one of my in one of the plant pots. I was like, what in the world? Because I just thought I was pulling up like old twigs and stuff to kind of replant for the new season. When I saw a potato, I'm like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. Where did this come from? It's amazing. All right, so I'm going to put this one in the shade up here. All right, so that brings us to our parsley. Our parsley's looking good, except for that little spot there. Don't know what that is. If it's a disease, but let's just clip it off just in case it is. Want to nip that in the bud, and we're gonna get rid of this. I'm not even gonna like replant that. If it's a disease, it gotta go. We don't have time for it. Looks like there's more in this leaf, so I'm just gonna cut that off too. We don't have time for it. But other than that, parsley's growing nice, looking good. There's something else here. Not sure what that is. Now we got some more scallions over here. These were kind of in the shade. They're looking better than their buddy that I just showed you. And then this is another tomato plant. And I don't know what this is, but it looks good. I don't know what this is, but it looks good. Hey, tap the like, y'all, if you haven't already. If you appreciate the content here, tap the like and consider joining the membership. It starts at $1.99. And if you're not joining the membership because you can't afford to, definitely tap in my other channel where I talk about, well, mindset, finances, developing a good relationship with money. All right, let's see here. Oh, I got another scallion up here looking good as well. This, I think, might be more chives. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like grass. And I planted another one of those ground-rooted vegetables here just to kind of see how it would take. A beet. And don't worry, guys. I'm going to show you guys what the transplant looked like for our beets from last week. I'm so excited about that. Now, these are looking good. I don't know what they are, but they looking good. So are these. And this is where, remember I told y'all, I found like a potato or so. I'm like, what in the world? So after I saw that there was something growing, I just stuck it back into the soil because, hey, I'm not about to uproot life. Now this is something else growing here. Might be another pepper plant because I planted quite a few pepper plants. And let's see what else we got. This right here. More pepper plants and a baby tomato. Now some of these look a little bit yellow. But we'll see. We'll leave them in the shade and see how they do. This right here. Do you guys recognize this? Do you recognize this plant? That is kale. And I believe we have more pepper plants here. And this looks like mustard greens. But I could be wrong about that. Now, y'all, I don't know what happened with my mints. They started out looking great, and then all of a sudden, it's like, yo, I expected them to be in full blossom by now. So I don't know. Maybe my mint need, it's been a long, rough winter, cold winter for them. And they came back after that long season. They held on. But now I'm like, what's going on? Minty mint. I don't know. So send some love to my mint. Okay, I see some fresh leaves here coming through, so that's a beautiful sign, a beautiful blessing. We'll take it. Thank you. But the rest of the leaves, I don't know. I just don't know. Now there's something else growing here, y'all. And again, I don't know what it is. I probably don't know 99% of the stuff that's growing because I didn't label. It's one of those things like, okay, you didn't learn your lesson from last season. And now for the moment. Oh, true. Remember those beets that we transplanted last week? Look at them. Look at them. They are thriving. Beets, y'all. And beets are so good. I got some in the fridge. I should go make a beet shake later. But I have some in the fridge that I use. I just slice them and just eat them. Sometimes I put a little bit of apple cider vinegar on them with like some pepper because I like spicy food. And they're so good. I put some onions in between too. You could like grate and incorporate them into your salads if you're a salad person. They're also really good when you just blend them and strain it and just drink that beet juice. Oh my god. Ooh, it is refreshing. All right, y'all. Now this is my mustard greens, and they're doing the same thing like the cilantro are doing. They're budding. They're creating all these flowers and new seeds without really growing to maturity size. So I just gotta let it go, let it be, and receive the new fruits. Those are small ones. They don't look like they're doing great either because they're kind of yellowish and they're really small. So I don't know if they're going to make it, but we'll see. It's all part of the process and learning experience. So, hmm, it is what it is. Now we got another tomato plant here. I'm not gonna lie though, I miss being able to come into the garden and pick some mustard greens to have with my breakfast. But as soon as these get a little bigger, I'm gonna start harvesting these. Not the root, because the root takes much longer, but the leaves, I enjoy them sauteed with my breakfast. Now there's a tiny plant growing in here. I don't know what it is, but it is growing. We're gonna keep giving it love. Oh, here's the other beet as well. I forgot to show you guys this one. It's doing good. And these are the thyme and rosemary plants or sticks that I just put in here. I don't know. Are they gonna grow? We'll see. It might have been too late for them, but we'll see. Now, these are the other babies that I told you guys. I don't know if they're going to make it. The other beets. This one actually looks like it might make it, so I kind of left them in the nursery so that they can keep trying to do what it is they can do. If I see they're gonna push and make it, I'll do what I can. But these, I don't know, y'all. What do you think? They kind of look like we're done. Like, yeah, goodbye, Charlene. Put us back to the soil. That's how we'll be beneficial to you. I don't know. I just feel like that's what it's saying to me. And that is the garden tour for today. Now, I really need to transplant some plants, but listen, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I just feel like kicking it and relaxing. You feel me? And I like to listen to my body. I don't just tell you to listen to your body and don't do it for myself. No, not at all. So what I'm gonna do, if you guys have any questions, Feel free to ask them. Doesn't have to be about gardening. As you know, I'm a wellness ambassador. I am a certified bretologist, holistic wellness practitioner. Ask your questions if you have any. And if not, that is all right. I am going to be doing some scripting. Let's talk about the vibration of this week. Let me move you guys a little closer. The vibration of this new week in July. What have you what have you done today, yesterday, for your wellness, for yourself? Did you take at least one conscious minute to maybe just do some breathing on purpose? Did you take time out to maybe walk, connect with nature, or meditate? Maybe do some scripting like I'm about to do. Maybe do some planning, some organizing, maybe exercising. It could be swimming, dancing, like I love to do. Not swimming though, I would love to swim, but I just don't know how. Maybe one day I will learn, maybe not. But for right now, it is dancing and all the stuff that I love to do.
Are you still alive?
Mm-hmm.
We'll be watching something else.
You could go tell Daddy. Thank you, baby. He's such a sweetheart. Tattletale. He's telling on his brother. Thank you, Melby. Oh, that is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you just want to chill, you know? Do nothing. Grab a cold drink. Just watch the sunset. I was going to watch the sunset, but it looks cloudy out there, so you can't really see the sunset if you guys could see. Maybe the clouds would clear out and we might get to see it, but if not, all good. We're still in the energy, we're still in the vibe. I was going to actually do some transplanting, but I'm like, no, I think I'm going to do some stretching because my body feels like it needs it. Oh, goodness. I got my, what do you call it out here? Oh my gosh, why are my words failing me? What do you call these things? My yoga mat. Oh my god, I can't believe I can't remember that. So I'm just laying here and I'm just gonna stretch my body as I chill and talk to my YouTube family. So as I do this, I'm gonna talk about setting your tone for the week. And speaking particularly to people that may have to deal with other people as part of their career or just in general. So when you're dealing with lots of people, you're dealing with different energies. And some people, their vibration, if you allow it to, can infringe on your own personal power, your own well-being. So it's important for you to always be aware of how people's attitude, their words, their vibe, how those things are affecting you or how you're allowing it to affect you, because I do believe it's all about what we allow. Are you allowing someone to upset you? And if so, what are you going to do about it? And I'm not telling you to go out there and fight anyone or be rude or destructive, not at all. But you need to come back to that place of your own inner peace, your own personal power, and just simply say the words, I do not allow anyone, anything, to take away my personal power, my personal peace, or I do not allow any energies to enter my vibe that I do not desire, consciously or unconsciously. Do you feel me? Yeah, this year, good question, Rochelle. I mean, Paula, why am I calling you Rochelle? So this year I added some new things like those, rooted vegetables. That's one new thing that I added. I also added cilantro. I didn't do cilantro last year. And I also added a different kind of pepper. I can't remember what it's called right now, but a different kind of pepper. And lavender, because I wanted to do lavender last year, but I kind of ran out of space. So that's why I didn't do lavender last year. So this year I'm doing lavender. I love lavender tea, y'all. It is so beautiful. Yeah, and I mean, not everyone is going to be positive, but we just have to do our best to not let their energy take us to where we don't want to go. You know, let's say you're dealing with an aggressive person and you used to be an aggressive person yourself. You ever heard that saying, "Oh, you're going to make me go there. I don't want to go there, but I'll go there for you." You know, that kind of slang. That's what I'm talking about. Don't let that vibe change your vibration. You stay on your higher vibration. And this is where your meditation, your time with yourself for personal growth and development comes in handy. Affirm, no matter what comes my way this week, I am equipped and ready to deal with it with calmness, with wisdom, with love, with understanding. K Plus, welcome in. Y'all say hello to my member for 35 months, K Plus. Thank you so much for coming through, my brother. Make sure to subscribe to K Plus. He's a wonderful person, wonderful mod, great gaming channel. Yes, he uses some colorful words, but hey, it is what it is. We don't judge. We love everyone. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, right, Paul? And you know, especially when you're trying to change your life or change your vibe, the universe is going to test you. You got to make sure that you're ready for the next level. So you're going to have people coming into that space trying to test your gangster, as my little brother would say. He's like, "Oh, there's always that one kid that would test your gangster, huh?" I'm like, I see. But, you know, it's like that. And you just got to understand what you stand for and remain in that vibration. So you can pass that test and really ascend and sit and anchor, be grounded in your new level of just patience, love, understanding, and not allowing people or situations to bring you down to a lower vibration. We don't have time for low vibes. Don't get me wrong. We all get in our low vibration sometimes. But how long are we going to stay there and linger there? The quicker we could pull ourselves out, the more we understand and know that we are growing. We all get angry. But how are we interpreting that anger? How are we using it? Are we out of control when we get angry? And if so, what are we going to do to not be out of control every time we get angry? How are we going to reinterpret that? I find music and dancing is a beautiful recipe. If that's your vibe, of course. I'm just telling you what's my vibe. You find what's yours, what helps you express. That combination, and it was by accident I discovered that allows me to release and to transmute that anger into something creative, something fun, something enjoyable. So I'm not telling you to stifle your emotions. Emotions are real, and we need to feel them, we need to express them, we need to understand them. Why am I feeling this way? Because those feelings, if you don't interpret them and take time to understand why they're there or why you're interpreting a certain way, maybe in a negative way or a way that doesn't benefit you, they get stuck. And when they get stuck, they can cause dis-ease within your mental, emotional, and physical space. So make sure you're taking time to process your feelings. Make Sunday or whatever day works for you a day to just take time and hang out with yourself. Don't turn on the TV, don't get on the phone. Just hang out with yourself. Think about all the things you've experienced the past week, all the things you would love to experience in the coming week, and throughout your lifetime. And just analyze. Why do I feel this way about that? How did that start in my life? Get to know you better. Develop a romantic relationship with yourself, a healthy one, and begin to fall in love more and more with all of you. I'm not saying to hide your flaws. Listen, y'all, you know this. I always say, I love me. I love all of me, flaws and all. I don't proclaim perfection. We all got something we're working on, and that's part of life's journey. Just embracing our imperfections, being graceful with ourselves. All right. Thanks, Paula. Have a beautiful dinner. I believe you have a small garden too, like me. So I hope you have something fresh from your garden. Hey, guys, thanks for all the likes. Keep them coming. If you didn't like already, keep it coming. You are appreciated. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share as well. And again, shout out to all my members. All my members. I appreciate you for rocking with me. Real talk. Oh, gosh. What a beautiful day. So here's what we're going to do next. We're going to just get into a state of imagination. Letting our mind just relax and get into a state of imagining what our life, our best life, would feel like. What will it look like? Don't allow your current situation to block your best imagination of your best life, your best state, right here, right now. Just think of all the things that you would have, that you would enjoy, you would experience in your best life. So bring that energy, those thoughts, those experiences right now in this space. You can share in the chat if you would like. Or you could just write it down or just lay there or sit there and imagine your best life. What would you do with your family? And in this best life, do you have time and money freedom to do what you would love, when you would love to do it, how you would love to do it? Of course, without violating the rights of anyone else. Because we always must use love. When love is the answer to any question, we all win. We all win. Remember that, okay? So what are you seeing? Throw some stuff in the chat for me. What do you see in your imagination? Good health? Walking on the beach, watching the sunset, watching the sunrise, playing with your loved ones if you have little ones, or grandbabies, traveling across the globe, space travel. What are you seeing? Speaking to millions of people, inspiring others to be a better version of themselves, giving love, showing kindness, being a philanthropist, being a humanitarian. What is it do you see for your best life? Being able to wake up in your right mind, feeling energized, feeling rested, feeling no pain in your body, just feeling strong and healthy. What is your best life? Your imagination is one of your superpowers. So if you're going to use imagination to foster in a better life, use it well. And if you find that negative thoughts are coming through, now that you're aware of it, you know what to do about it. You transmute it, you change it into thoughts that you would love. Don't allow the fear to overcome your purer thoughts or the thoughts or energies that you would really love in your life. Because it's tricky. You see, sometimes your fear comes in unexpected or without you even realizing. And it's really just the opposite of that thing that you would love, but you're so involved with the fearful thought that you're not even realizing, wait a minute, but this is not what I want. So now that you have this awareness, every time those thoughts come through, you know what to do. You change it. You're not judging yourself, you're being graceful with yourself. You're just changing the channel because that's not the channel or the frequency you want to be on. So you're just going to change the station, like, all right, I see you, fearful thought, but you're not what I really want. So I'm going to transmute you into something else. That thing, the opposite side of that spectrum, that thing that I would love. And get to that state of like, yes, this is the channel for me. And sometimes, it might get a little foggy. You might go back to that negative thought or that thought that's the opposite of what you want. But just now that you're aware of it, see yourself on the other side of that. Tuba Man, welcome in, my brother. How are you? Thanks for the like and share. Appreciate you. Mel B, thanks for saying what up to Mr. Tuba Tab. Oh gosh, how have you been, Kev? So good to see you. Always a blessing to see you come through in the chat because I know how busy you are. You're like the busiest man on YT. You and Petey. I don't know how you guys do it, but love you and bless you. So if you guys are in the mood, we're gonna do some scripting in a few. But right now, I just want to kind of be present in my environment. I'm looking up at the clouds, just feeling so blessed and grateful. This month, I actually am planning what I'm gonna do this year on YouTube for my birthday, and I'm gonna do a live stream. Last year, I celebrated for an entire week. Yes, I did. But this year, I think I'm just gonna do one day live stream on this channel, on my other channel, and I want to do something that gives. I don't know if it's going to be like a giveaway or maybe every person that comes in the chat I give something to. I don't know, but you guys, if you have ideas of what I can give, let me know. But I do feel like giving. I feel like giving. So, well, when I say giving, I'm always giving, but I mean, like, give something else, like money or crystals, something special. Not just the money itself, but the blessings behind the money and the thought and the beautiful energy of investing that money. Because I want to encourage some people to start investing. It's a beautiful journey, and it could make a big difference in your life, maybe years down and for your generations to come. But I'm gonna meditate and think about that and see what I come up with. But I am open to ideas, guys. So if you have ideas or what I could do for my birthday in the way of giving back to my beautiful YouTube family, yeah, let me know. Now I'm gonna wonder why this boy got his foot on the glass. The kids, they do the most sometimes. Oh goodness. Mal, how are your plans coming? I know you had some plans coming too, and I think you said your baby girl did like some tomatoes, and they were just like bringing a lot of baby tomatoes. I thought that was awesome. Was it tomatoes? Yeah, I think that's what you said. By the way, guys, I know for a while I've been saying I'm coming back with the Tuesday Tea podcast, and I haven't. But if it's to be, it will be. I'm at that point where I don't know. Like, things have changed so much. It might be time to start a new vibe. But I do love to have that at least one day out of the week where I'm going live at a consistent time. So, what I'm going to do is probably just give myself a challenge and just start from there. I find that challenges really help me to align myself with what it is that I'm trying to get done. Like, I last month I wanted to anchor down the energy of consistency in my life. Like, I've developed that habit already, but I recognized that I needed to be more consistent with different areas of my life. So I made some challenges. I did some challenges, I should say, and they've been very helpful for me in allowing me to cultivate more of that mindset of being consistent. And this month, my team is staying committed. So I invite you to be committed to a beautiful week, no matter what comes your way. It might be customers you're dealing with, clients, just other people in general. Circumstances might get thrown at you, but don't allow that to rob you of your peace or your commitment to keeping your inner peace. All right? Oh, she just picked three of them. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Oh, my son, he used to love last year when the tomatoes were ready. He would come out and just pick them and eat them. He didn't even need a salad or anything. He just ate them right off the tree, off the plant. It's such a beautiful thing. That to me right there is true wealth. Being able to just pick your own fruit or herbs or whatever it is and just eat it fresh, organic. It's a beautiful blessing. I really enjoy that. What's going on with you, sir?
I don't want to do live and go work in the world.
What work are you doing?
Lots and something.
You call that work? You're funny.
That's my work.
Okay. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Straight from the vine. They are better. They're so sweet. Did you ever try them? You know what, Mel? Since you have that same desire, how about we like post a challenge for ourselves for the rest of the summer? At least once a week, we go live, and maybe it's something that we can do like behind each other. Like, either you go live first, and then I go live, and this way we kind of encouraging each other. I don't know. Let's we could talk about it offline if you'd like, but yeah, I think that would be good. If anyone else is up for that challenge, let us know. I'll be down for it. You see, sometimes when you do things in group, it becomes that much easier. My thing is, I just like I am consistent with going live. It's just not at a consistent time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like ah, because I would love for my community to know. Okay, every Wednesday, Charlene is going to be live at 7 p.m. Eastern time or whatever. And I just follow my vibe a lot. So sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like going live. Or, you know what? I feel like going live and I just go in the moment without a plan. But there are some lives that I have already scheduled that I know I have to do because they're in my heart to do, they're in my vibe to do. And I just have to get that information out there. For one, on this channel here, I want to do one on, well, not want to do, I'm going to do one on being happy, just maintaining your happiness. How do we do that? How do we continue that? Oh my gosh, aren't they the best? Oh my goodness. I don't even want to cut them up and put them in a salad. I just want to eat them like I'm eating a fruit. So sweet. Did you try the leaves, Mel? Because you can make like salads in with the leaves, and you could also make tea with it. I was mentioning earlier. I think you were here already when I mentioned that. It's really good for your teeth and all that stuff. But yeah, let's definitely discuss. Going live. I'm excited. Now we'll have to set a time. Should it be like 1 hour? 2 hours? Oh my God, 2 hours. I don't know. I feel like I'm the type of person I am. I could do a good 1 hour, maybe hour and a half. 2 hours is like, it depends on the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like how I'm relaxing out here now. I could do 2 hours. Or if I have someone on my panel, I could do 2 hours, maybe even three, because I've done that before. But when it's just me, after a while, I'm like, oh God, no. But some people, I gotta give it to them. They go for hours. Like, that's amazing. I don't know how they do it, but bless them. All right, you did mention, you didn't know that. I didn't realize that's what you were referring to when you said that. Yeah, girl. Almost all, like even the leaves from like your pepper plants, those are also edible. You could saute them. They're actually pretty delicious. Because last year I decided, okay, you know what? Because I planted my peppers too late, so they didn't blossom early enough for me to like fully reap. But I said, okay, I'm not gonna let the leaves go to waste. So I sauteed some of the leaves, and I enjoyed that. I'm surprised it's getting so dark already. It's only 8:08. 808 is great. If you're into angel numbers, you know what I'm talking about. 8 is the number of abundance, infinity, spiritual growth, and 0 is the divine number. That number that's right in between everything, like the midpoint. Think about it. On one side of the zero, you have negative numbers going all the way to infinity, and on the other side, you have positive numbers going all the way to infinity. It's a beautiful thing, you guys. Like, if you could tap into numerology for a little bit, you don't have to become a numerologist, but understanding the basics, it will help you to see life a little bit different and recognize when the universe is speaking to you through numbers. It's actually quite beautiful. Once I came across numerology, I was like, wait a minute. I wasn't quite sure what it was all about, but something about it just spoke to my energy, my vibe, and I started exploring more. And oh my God, it is a fascinating world of spirituality with numbers. So if you feel called, now that you know about it, definitely check it out. You could check out Lloyd Straham's channel. He does a lot of numerology, and a lot of people do it too. A lot of people are into numerology on YouTube, and they share their knowledge. They call themselves numerologists. They will talk about the number of the year, your personal life path number, all those things, even the number in your name, because each letter is associated with a different number's frequency. Each number has its own vibration and frequency and meaning. And once you add it all up, when you come down to that single digit or maybe a master number in your name, you could understand better what your name vibrates to the universe. Besides the actual meaning of your name, the numerical vibration, tone, meaning of your name. my god, I want a popsicle, but I don't have any more. My baby boy, he ate all of them. Ugh. I feel the need for one now. As I'm talking to you guys, I'm like stretching my legs, getting some exercise in. Listen, y'all, I'm working on my posture, on my core. That's something that needed work for a long time. And I'm no longer going to neglect it. Taking the time that I need to work on the things that I desire to change in my life. And one of the things that I'm changing right now is my posture. See, when your posture is not what it's supposed to be, it affects your body. Meaning you can be feeling pain that you shouldn't be feeling. Could be in your back, hips, thighs, different parts of you depending on how you sit and stand. So I'm choosing to be more consciously aware of how I stand, how I sit, and how it affects my alignment, my spine. Oh, stretching feels good, by the way. And listen, after you stretch and exercise, it is a good idea, a really good idea to get a massage. I'm telling you, your body needs it, and it will thank you. Mm-hmm. What? What's a long life for you, Mel? 2 hours? Don't tell me 1 hour, because even me, and I feel like I am not that big on long lives. So even me, an hour is fine for me. But especially if you kind of have like a plan. Like when I do my gardening lives, I really don't have like a guide per se. I just kind of go with whatever comes to my vibe as I do what I'm doing. But when I do like my podcasts and stuff like that, which I haven't done in forever, I would have like an outline of what I want to discuss, like a topic. And then I would break it down and then go through, and that really breaks it up to that hour in between greeting people and the other stuff that you do on your life, thanking people, and taking like your little commercial breaks and what's not. I just wish YouTube had a way, kind of like when you're on StreamYard, how you can do like intermission and have like an ad going or something to promote either someone else's business or your own business. Oh my goodness. So you know what? Since 1 hour intimidates you, let's do this. Make the challenge. For the first week, we do, because we're going to break ourselves in. So the first week, you can do 30 minutes. Second week, 45 minutes. Third week, 1 hour. You keep increasing it bit by bit. And maybe what can help you too is to like lay out your topic. Maybe have a co host and then go from there.
We're not done living.
You don't say live, and you just say live. Yeah, I'm still live. What's up? Be careful there. What do you mean? Well, go tell your dad, bro. Didn't I just feed you? Didn't I just feed you? I don't have that. What's your knee, sweetheart? What's your knee?
We actually do. We actually have it in here. This
I don't think you should have any more of that stuff.
house.
Yo, Mel, you got me laughing. Because it's too sugary. No, I didn't buy that. I don't even know who bought that.
Not tomorrow.
Maybe, okay? All right. Watch your arm, okay? Please be careful. Oh my goodness, why are you trying to make me this little boy? putting his finger in between the door and everything. All right, let me read what you're saying, Mel. My little man, I tell you, I love him. 1 hour. Hey, we got this, Mel. You got me and I got you. We're going to hold our hands virtually and we're going to do this together, okay? Do you plan to do it like on YouTube itself or maybe on one of those panels, StreamYard or something? I think I just want to do it straight on YouTube because it's just easier. I just pick my phone up and start writing. Oh, I'm saying writing because I'm about to start scripting. But what I meant to say, just start talking, boom, I'm live. I mean, there's pros and cons, of course, because I wouldn't be able to do certain things, but hey. And we could start this week because this is Sunday. So we can discuss what days we want to do it. I personally, I want to shoot to do more than 1 days. So let's say today starts a challenge. I already did 1 day. I usually do my tea podcast on Tuesday. So you know what? I'm committing myself that this Tuesday I'm gonna do my tea podcast. Thursday I usually do a wealth vibration on my other channel. I'm gonna commit myself to doing that. But that's it. That's it for now. I might do other stuff in between, but that's what I'm gonna commit to for now. Yeah, you get more views when you go vertical because this is directly from YouTube. I think they also promote the vertical when you do it vertical from StreamYard because you could do it vertical from StreamYard. I believe you get more views as well. For some reason, it just gets pushed out into the algorithm further because I guess YouTube just want people to come on to be a little more like TikToky, for the lack of a better way of saying it. But I just feel like they're gearing towards the TikTok vibe more. Like even gifts and stuff, that was a TikTok thing. Like giving creators gifts from the chat. That's new to YouTube. And it's a good way, the vertical, to meet new people and for your channel to be seen by new people versus if you just do the horizontal, you know, it's usually just the people that know you in your community, people that are subscribed to you. However, there has been times where new people came to my live when it was just a regular horizontal live, and I've met new subscribers that way. But definitely not as many as when you're doing straight up vertical live from YouTube. So pros and cons, but do what feels comfortable for you. I always say. All right, before it gets more dark, let me do some scripting, y'all. I invite you, if you are able to, you can get into vibration of scripting with me. So I've been doing a challenge with myself to script, not necessarily every day, but script when I feel called to. It could be gratitude, it could just be bringing the energy of that thing that you desire into your feelings now, thinking about it, feeling on it, seeing it, writing about it. I remember when you're scripting, you're writing in present tense. It already happened, it is done. Or you could even write it in past tense like it happened already. It's done, it's past. I've done it. Yeah. And this is a true testimony, and I'm going to share this when I do that live on my other channel talking about getting out of debt. You write things down and you feel it, it becomes part of your reality. I'll say that again. When you write things down with true intentions and you feel it, You know it. It becomes a part of your reality. So don't take the power of scripting or imagination, speaking your words, feeling your words. Don't take those for granted. Life and death is in the tongue. There is power in your words, written and spoken. There is power in your feelings behind those words, those thoughts, that vibration. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, go to my other channel. I have a complete list on the universal laws. Get to understand the law of vibration. We're not talking the law of attraction. That's a secondary law. The law of vibration is a foundational law, a primary law. It comes before the law of attraction. So you need to understand what's your vibration. You don't attract what you desire. You attract what you are, what you vibrate, what you feel, what you're thinking about. So you need to start checking your self-talk. What are you telling yourself? What are you believing about yourself, about your life? Are you truly seeing and feeling the best for you and your loved ones? I know sometimes, like really deep down, we see it, we feel it, but it seems so far away. And it's our job to pull that feeling that seems so far away and bring it into our now. Let that light, that vision grow. Write it down, make it clear, expand it. Do you understand what I'm saying? For those who have ears, and this is for them, hear it. All right. Let me just get my scripting done. You guys are welcome to join me. So I am on day, looks like day 18 today. So what I do, I would write day 18 or day whatever it is. I write the date and the time. And this is something you could always come back to and look and just see how those words made you feel. Are you now living in those words that you wrote, that you spoke? Are you closer to it? Analyze. Or just get in there and feel or remind yourself of what it is that you're really vibing. And be honest. 824. And today's date, July 13th, 7/13/25. And remember, when you're scripting, it's present tense. It's happening, or it happened, it's done. That's it, period. There's no hesitation. What we have here is confidence. What we have here is faith. What we have here is believing, knowing. Sometimes before you start writing, you might want to just take a deep breath and think before you start writing. And sometimes you don't even need to do that. You're just ready to write because you already know what it is. All right, so I might be quiet for a few minutes. That's because I'm scripting. If you're not scripting and you're in the chat, if anyone comes in, just welcome them in. Thank you. That was beautiful. I wrote more than I expected to, but oh, good. Thank you guys for being with me on this. So I'm just going to share a little bit about what I wrote. And of course, if you did this, feel invited to share with the community. Because I find sometimes when we share, we help someone else in some way. That might be that exact lesson that they needed. So open up your mouth, your fingers, or whatever, type, write, speak, share. Okay? It might be a blessing to someone else. So, one of the things I wrote, each day I grow into a better version of myself. I'm always evolving. I'm always learning. I'm always growing. I'm always analyzing. Not to say I'm obsessed with it or I'm obsessively analyzing myself. It's not about judging yourself or making sure you're perfect, but just to see how you could maybe improve small little things about yourself. Do I need to be more patient? Like, let me tell you guys an example in particular. For years, I just felt like maybe I wasn't the most patient person. And I decided I'm going to work to be more patient. And I was having a conversation with a client the other day, and he said, "Thank you for being so patient." Oh my God, y'all. That touched me because that was, in my opinion, the universe saying to me, "You've graduated. You're now a patient person." So now I don't have to say anymore, "Oh, I'm working on my patience," or "I'm not a patient person." I am a patient person now. Now it took a while for me to get here, but I never gave up. I stayed committed. I kept learning, like, oh, so this happened, and I wasn't as patient as I would have liked to be. So now that I'm aware of this, next time I'll be a little more patient. And, just hearing him say that was such a beautiful blessing to me. It was like confirmation I'm now a patient person. Like, yay! So putting in the work, it pays off. So wherever you are on your journey, just don't give up. Be patient with yourself. Be graceful. Remember, we're not perfect, and that's all right. Love and appreciate you, all of you, just the way you are, and just work on the things you want to work on to improve who you are. Each day, see how you can become a better version of yourself. Maybe when you get your day started in the morning, after you say your prayers or do your meditation or stretching and your gratitude, listen to something or read something at least for 20 minutes or so. That's going to help you cultivate that mindset of personal growth. Your growth is paramount to your success, to your mindset, to the way you live, the quality of life that you live. All right, so let me read something else from what I wrote here. I am so grateful for all that I am and for all that I am becoming. I am so grateful for all that I am and for all that I am becoming. Yes, indeed. And remember, the power of I am should never be taken for granted. Because remember, you're saying I am. A lot of people like to say I am, and then they finish that I am with something that's not really what they would love. Stop it. Become consciously aware of what you're calling into your life. So if you find yourself slipping and saying, I am, let's say, broke, or I am poor, or I am sick, or I'm unwell, or whatever it is that you really don't want in your life, think about what you would love and just change it. Fake it till you make it, I would say. But you're not really faking it. What you're doing, you're training your subconscious mind to become that which you would truly love or that which you truly desire. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I'm strong. I always have money in surplus. Whatever it is, Make sure, if you're saying I am, make sure that I am is what you would love to have, not the opposite. So just some mindfulness, some awareness there for those of us that might need it. I am is powerful. So use it in a way that will be a blessing, not a curse. Use your words to bless your life. Use your words to uplift yourself and those that you love. Oh, perfect, Melissa. I just finished scripting. So I was just sharing some of what I scripted, and then I got into a whole speech. You know me. I go with my vibe. But oh my gosh, she loves tea. That's beautiful. My first used to love tea, but my second right now, he loves tea. What kind of tea does she like? You make me want to go drink some tea now. I'm a tea baby. Good stuff. All right, so I'm done with my scripting. I feel good about this. And sometimes it's good to kind of go back and read what you wrote and kind of vibe with it. And I like to put a date on it. Let's say I'm looking at this 10 years from now, 5 years, 1 year. It's really good to see what my thought process was in the past and what it is now. Have I grown? Have I developed? Am I living in that truth that I spoke into my life now? And let me tell y'all, mm-hmm, I've written and spoken some things and I have seen it. I'm living it and I'm so grateful. Faith is such a powerful tool, but there must come a point where you have to push past that energy of faith and put it into you just know. That's like a higher level of faith. Like you just know. You're not hoping. You just know this is what it is. 1000%. Without a doubt. James Money, welcome in. How are you, my brother? Thanks so much for coming. Oh, Mulati. That's so funny. I just have my order of that coming in because I'm out. And I know it's really good for mucus and other stuff. Our sister, Mama's Handprint, she has the fresh one there in Jamaica. I'm like, oh my gosh. I would just love to go hang out in her garden and enjoy those fresh herbs. So beautiful. It it doesn't have much of a flavor, so I like to add some ginger to the party with my Moulin tea and some oh my gosh. You could even add thyme. Thyme is really good for congestion as well. And rosemary. But what I like to add is the ginger and some cloves, which are also really good for congestion and getting her cleared up, and some peppermint. And those pack flavor. Jeremy D, hello, my brother. Welcome in. Thanks so much for coming. How are you? And you could even like do, if you have eucalyptus oil or peppermint oil, you can do like a steam, like put it in some hot water, put a towel over her head. That really helps. Or even just rub it directly onto her chest, like maybe break it down with some carrier oil. Coconut oil is ideal if you have that. Melt it down a little bit, not in the plastic jar, but use glass if you have. Melt it in there and keep it in a glass with some peppermint oil and that coconut oil. And you could put that in like the crown of her head. We would say the mole of your head, but the crown of her head, and that's gonna help her to like release those mucus through her nostrils. That's just a home remedy we use growing up in Guyana. I still use it to this day for myself and my children. And you could rub some on her back, on her throat and chest area, even like the bottom of her feet, behind her ears. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, Mel. Let me know. I'm giving too much information. She's like, I didn't ask you for all that information, Charlie. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Tell me when to shut up. I don't want to give it unsolicited advice. That's not cool, so forgive me for that. But if it could help you, glad I said it. If not, Scratch. Yeah, there's this Anthony's brand that I get from Amazon, but I haven't seen them. To me, they have like the best clothes. But outside of that, I find the Walmart brand is not bad at all. Because I've tried other organics, but they weren't as good as Anthony's. And Walmart, even though it's not organic, it tastes almost as potent and as good as that clove. And better yet, the clothes that we get in my home country. I was asked my mom to bring back for me. They're so potent. Oh my goodness, good stuff. You could tell it was grown in a different soil. Oh, your mom always had someone over for tea. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Sounds like you grew up in England. Did you grow up in England? Hear my England accent. Yo, I'm so silly. My mom always had someone over for tea. It's a staple in South Africa homes. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I said I'm fine. She loves learning. Me too. I love learning. And I love sharing, but sometimes you don't want to share if it's not, you know, if you're not invited to share. Like, wait a minute, shut up, girl. I didn't ask for your advice. So I gotta be mindful of like not giving advice when it's not asked of me. I know, right? Oh my God, it's like 100 degrees, and sometimes I'm like, I gotta have my tea. It's I don't know, like if I don't have tea, I just don't feel balanced or something. It has to be like an extremely hot day that I am like, okay, I'm not gonna have any tea today, and that's near and far. Almost every day I have to have my tea. That's just how we grew up in South America. You had tea for breakfast, you had tea for dinner. So at least twice a day you're having tea. And we have what we call bush tea. That's the herbs we would like pick directly from the yard and then wash it off and just put it in the pot and that's it. Tea. I treasure those moments. That's what I call true wealth, baby. True wealth. So wait, Mel, I didn't know you have straight up African culture. Like I know we all do, but I didn't know that you're that close to it. I think that's beautiful. That's wonderful. Did you say South Africa? Yeah, South Africa. Yeah. I think that's wonderful. I'm in tune with my roots, but as in tune as I am, I feel like I could definitely be more in tune. But I am grateful for the knowledge that I have from my ancestors. It truly is a blessing in my life. It's been so helpful in helping me take care of myself and my children, my husband, even. Knowing like what to mix together to help with throat, if they have something going on with their throat or their teeth or pain, whatever. It's always good to have these tools. Oh my gosh, Mel, that is such a blessing to know. Oh my gosh. I wish I knew um exactly where my direct ancestors are from. But at this point, I'm probably mixed with a little bit of everything. Because from what I understand, I may have some Bantu and Ibu in me. And I'm pretty sure there's other stuff too. Yeah, yeah. I didn't know. And I think it's beautiful. It's wonderful. Do you like head wraps too. Like I love my head wraps. I love my head wraps. I feel like I need to expand my collection. But maybe I'll save it for when I travel and I can get like the actual cloth from the motherland. Oh my gosh. Now that right there would be amazing for me. Just traveling to the different countries. I know I'm definitely going to go to Ghana because that's where my husband was born. So I'm going to visit and I'm going to shop some clothes. Yes, I will. Yo, by the way, guys, if you know any like person that knows how to sew customize outfits, there's some outfits that I have in my mind that I would love. I don't know how to draw it, but if I could describe it to them and have someone draw it out and then create it for me, I would love that. I would love to create a fashion line that's focused on fashion, looking good, feeling good, meaning focus on healing and focus on fashion. And I know exactly what I would love to do with that. But I'm not a fashion designer, nor am I an artist or anything like that. So I would have to collaborate with some people that know how to design and know how to actually materialize those outfits. Oh my God, I'm excited about that. Might help me bring back my fashion side, but this is more about a healing process and bringing in a certain vibe of expression, if that makes sense. Ah, okay. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful, Mal. Oh my God, if we were neighbors, I would be all up in your house, running through your fabrics like, oh, can I borrow that one? Can I have a piece of that one? I think that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh, bless him. Hey, I wonder, is South Africa far from Ghana? I really need to study the map of Africa to understand the different locations because what I would love to do is maybe take like shoot if I would have it my way like a whole year and just travel the entire coast of Africa, top to bottom, side to side, north, east, west, south, and everything in between. My God, that would be such an enriching experience for me. Just like getting in there. Now my boys have school, so I guess they'll just have to school as they go, school around the world. It will be like a worldwide education. You're not stuck in one school. Oh my gosh, so you see what I'm saying, Mel? That's what's up. That's what's up. Because I'm like, I don't know. But it's just something that's been in my mind. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just put it out there because you never know who's listening. That might have that talent to cooperate and blend with my talent. And, we could express together. Definitely something I love to see happen. Yeah. Oh, Ghana is west. Okay. So I take it you've been to the motherland, you beautiful blood soul. Oh my gosh, that's exciting to me. I don't know when I'm gonna go yet because next year I have other things that I want to do first. So it might be maybe 2 3 years from now or so, but definitely not next year. But that's good to know. Mel B, that was a pleasant surprise. Oh my gosh, y'all! I've been on for 1 hour and 30 minutes. Look, the sun has gone down. I'm about to head on in just now, but I still feel relaxed. I think when I get off here, I'm just gonna keep laying on this. Well, I'm stretching right now, but on my Sorry, y'all, I'm stretching. It feels so good. Oh, oh. Yeah, like I was saying, I think I'm just gonna lay here for a little bit longer after I finish the live on my yoga mat and just chill. Watch the stars be visible. Does anyone else enjoy just sky watching, be it during the day or at night? Like that's just my thing, man. I've liked this for years since I was a kid. I like to watch a different formation of the clouds. I know, right? Oh, you don't think I would come back? Oh my god. Probably I would have to because I do have other commitments here, but I get what you mean though. I get what you mean. Gosh. You know, there's so many simple things in life that I just treasure and enjoy. Like, as simple as picking a fruit from the tree, laying on that tree, just relaxing, communicating with the plants, with trees, animals. I just feel at peace with those things, you know? Such a blessing. There's so much to be grateful for in this life. And yeah, don't get me wrong, I know life isn't always peachy and what's not. It's not always going the way you expect it to go, but I'm of that mindset that even when things seem to be falling apart in my life, I like to believe that it is falling into place, that everything is unfolding the way it should for my greatest good. Hello, it's all working out for me. Okay? It's always teaching me and helping me to grow. So if ever you feel like the universe is against you, rethink that, honey, and count your blessings. If you ever feel dissatisfied or like, oh my gosh, things aren't working out for me, begin by counting your blessings. What do you have to be grateful for right now? Listen, I could speak. I'm grateful. Some of us can't speak. I could hear. I'm grateful. Some of us can't hear. I have feet. I'm grateful, man. Some of us don't have feet. Or there's so much pain. We could hardly walk. So I'm grateful. I have hands. Some of us don't. I'm grateful. So there's always something to be grateful for. I can breathe. I'm alive. And not only can I breathe, I can breathe without pain because some people are breathing, but it's either through a machine or when they breathe, there's so much pain or so much discomfort. Breathing becomes a struggle. So I'm grateful I could breathe pain free. Like when you're congested or you have a bad cold or allergies or anything like that, you understand what it is to be able to breathe without even thinking about it. And just feel grateful. Feel blessed because you are. You're more blessed than you know. And here's something else that I wrote for my scripting. I am always open and ready to receive more blessings than I've ever received. I am always open. I am always ready to receive more blessings than I've ever received. All right? Blessings come to you when you are open and ready to receive them. And I like to also say I'm open and ready to receive unexpected blessings. Hey now, doesn't it feel good to receive unexpected blessings? Like, what? Thank you. My goodness. Whoa. I love it. I love it. And I'm always open for that. Shoot. Why not? Why not? Stretching my lower back again, y'all. I'm taking advantage of laying here on this floor. Sometimes it's good to just lay on the ground or the floor and just feel what your body feels. You know, it might be a little hard, but all good. Sometimes you need a little wood in your body, that toughness. I'm gonna sign out when it gets a little darker. I'm waiting to see the first twinkling of a star. You guys ever just stared at the sky waiting for the stars to come out? Well, they're already out, but waiting for them to become visible. SS Baskets! Hello, beautiful. Welcome in. How are you? Did you change your name? Hope you're doing good. Happy Sunday to you. So like I mentioned earlier, I gotta come up with a plan as to what date I want to go live for my birthday and exactly what I want to do for my community for my birthday. But I definitely know it involves giving. I don't know if it's going to be giving of my time or if it's going to be giving something beautiful like crystals or if it's going to be money or a combination of those. But definitely I'm going to give and vibe. Janet, for your birthday. I'm like a little kid when it comes to my birthday sometimes. Like I would want to celebrate the entire month or the entire week. But I'm gonna tell you, next year I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna like not just like a YouTube thing, but in my physical environment. I just want to celebrate all week with my family. Like maybe plan like a family vacation around my birthday, and we're gonna be celebrating all week. And the beach has to be included because I love the beach. That's what I'm doing this year. I'm going to the beach for my birthday. I want to watch the sunrise and I want to watch the sunset. And if I don't get to do both, all good, at least one of those. But definitely, I just know that I want to be outdoors. It's been a while since I went to the beach, at least maybe 2 or 3 years. And I kind of like to go every year. So the fact that I didn't go for so long, it's like, no, I need to get out there. I don't know, there's something about just being by the sea for me that is so restoring and keeps me balanced. It's like, like the way the wind blows in that area, it's just such more freer and relaxing for me. Oh, thank you for those beautiful flowers. Hibiscus, it looks like. I used to love picking hibiscus as a child and sticking it in my hair, not knowing that hibiscus actually is very good medicine wise for high blood pressure and a bunch of other stuff. Flowers are so potent and good for our well being in so many ways. Not just the beauty of them, but the medicine in flowers. Not all flowers now, but flowers are such a blessing to our planet. I love them. So thank you, SS Baskets, for those beautiful flowers. I appreciate you. Oh, I hate when that song It's on all the time, but it needs to be on so the ACs could keep running. But yeah, it's not my favorite song. I prefer just how it is now. It's nice and quiet. You could actually hear the birds or the night insects, whatever it is. Versus the buzzing of the machine. Oh, not ideal for me. All right, so it's getting dark. So, well, it's been getting dark. So let me close it out. I'm gonna keep hanging out here. Oh, isn't that beautiful, y'all? Look at that. Oh, I'm just gonna keep hanging out here with my plants, myself, my vibe. I'll let you guys go. I just want to say thank you so much for coming through. Mel B, special shout out to you. You've been here from the start to the end, girl. And make sure you shoot me a message on Instagram. Anyone else, if you're interested, Mel B and I are starting a challenge this week where we're going to go live for at least one time this week. Well, I have two channels, so that means at least twice this week. I got double the work. Mel B, are you going to be doing the challenge for both channels or just this channel? Um, so yeah, if you guys want to join us, if you're a content creator and you would like to join that challenge, reach out to me or Melby on Instagram. My Instagram is Charlene Heal All, and that's Charlene with an I. It should be in my About Me section, so definitely check that out. To those of you that shop Amazon, I invite you to use my store link. It doesn't change anything that you do, but if you always shop Amazon anyway, I ask you to use my link as that will bring some financial blessings to my life, of which I'm always grateful for. So please, if you shop Amazon, you won't be doing anything different. Just use my link. It should be in my description. If it's not, it's always on a short or at the end of my live or videos for the most part. I have to put the link in my About Me section. So definitely do that. I also have a merch store if you want to check that out. I would welcome that blessing as well. But if you're not into merch, that's all right. That's all good. But definitely check out my Amazon store. I have natural products on there and books and crystals. Beautiful things that I love. That's what I share on there and things that I know that can bring value and benefit to your life. So definitely check it out. That store is created with love and with the vibration of wellness for all of us. All right, y'all. Let me see what else do I have to announce. Oh, definitely check out the memberships. And shout out to all my members who are members already. I want to say thank you for rolling with me, even when I don't produce contents that's for members only. You guys still stay with me, and that is appreciated. You really truly allow me to bring content to others because of your support. So I honor you, and I truly thank you for that. And I thank everyone that's on this journey with me, whether you're a member or not. I really thank you for coming and sharing this platform, this space with me where I express who I am, what I love, and I share some of the knowledge and information that I have that I think may benefit your life in some way. And for you accepted, I am truly grateful and that much more blessed because you showed up. All right, Mel, just this one. I got you. Girl, you're funny. All right, everybody, peace, love, and abundant blessings. Have a beautiful week, okay? Remember, it's all in your hands. Let no one, let nothing upset your peace. Stay in your high vibration because you can and you will. Remember to take deep breaths when you need to and replenish yourself. Be always well. I will see you Tuesday because that's my promise. Mel and I, we're going to figure it out what days we're going to go, but definitely Tuesday. I'll be on talking about happiness and we're going to be resuming our tea podcast. That link is already there, so you can go to the live section and just click on it, put on the notification, even though I have to change it. But just give it a like and share it out, and we're going to have a happy time. I'll see you Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time.